Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina urges young government officials along with the common man for the development of the nation adopting innovative approach. The PM was addressing the certificate awarding ceremony of a training course at Shahbag Civil Service Administration Academy today.
We don't dwell on corruption. We have courage to work for the development of the nation. Only one decision has changed the image of Bangladesh in the international arena. We are being treated accordingly. We would urge my young officers, along with the people, to maintain honesty with self-confidence, self-respect and patriotism toward the welfare of the nation.
Legendary cine character Akbar Hussain Pathan Farooq passes away. The 75-year-old film actor, who was also a freedom fighter and MP of Dhaka 17, was being treated at a Singapore hospital for the last 2 years. His body to be brought to Dhaka tomorrow. Family sources said President and Prime Minister condoled the demise. He was a prominent actor in the early post-liberation war era of Bangladesh. His name used to appear for the front line frequently for his realistic acting. His hit films include Abar Tora Manush Ho, Alor Michil, Noyon Moni, Sharengbo, Sujon Chokhi, Golapi Ekhon Trene, Din Jai Kotha Thake. Initially, Farooq was actively involved in student politics in the 60s as Chhatra League activist and took part in the mass upheaval of 1969. However, soon he took up cinema as his career with the film Jol Chhobi. However, in 1971, he joined the force of Mukti Jodha to fight for the liberation of his beloved country. When the war was over, he resumed acting and opted for a characteristic rural character in Bangla film. Soon his name had spread all over Bangladesh. Cine lovers still now know him as Farooq. Moreover, he became overwhelmingly popular across Bangladesh soon after his acting with widely known actress Kabori. Apart from filming, he was actively involved in cultural activities, including his involvement in Bangabandhu Sanskritik Jot. Later, in 2018, he won the parliamentary polls and became an MP of Dhaka 17. Born in Kaliganj of Gazipur, Farooq had been suffering from various chronic diseases for 2 years, leaving behind his bright set of creative works. Sabir Ahmad, DBC News. About 12,500 houses have been damaged in 8 upazilas of Cox's Bazar due to the impact of cyclone Mocha. Around 334,000 people were affected by the cyclone. According to the authority, 57 unions and 3 municipalities of the district have been damaged due to cyclone Mocha, where a total of 10,469 houses were partially destroyed and 2,022 huts were completely destroyed. Shahpuri Island and St. Martin Island in Teknaf suffered more damage. Thousands of homes were destroyed on St. Martin Island. St. Martin Union Parishad chairman said trees were uprooted, houses were destroyed and people suffered a lot. Trees fall on the houses of many people and damaged them. Shops in the market were also damaged. People are leaving the shelters and returning home as the impact of cyclone Mocha reduced as the super cyclone completely crossed the coast around 6 p.m. on Sunday. Since then, many people started leaving the shelter and returning home. Many people were seen coming out of shelters in the late afternoon after the cyclone weekend. Shahpuri Island of Teknaf, Sabrang, Teknaf Municipality, Shodor Union, Inani, Patuartek, Shonapara area of Ukhia Union were damaged by the cyclone. Those homes have been destroyed and trying to save their lost belongings after returning from shelters. Cyclone Mocha has collapsed LNG terminal, leading to load shedding in Dhaka and Chattogram cities. Gas supply to households in Chattogram city remained suspended on Sunday as the government since Friday midnight stopped operations of 2 floating liquefied natural gas terminals near Mohesh Khali Channel in Cox's Bazar due to cyclone Mocha. People were seen waiting in a long queue in front of hotels and restaurants to buy food on Sunday noon. Not only Chowk Bazaar, the whole Chattogram city was out of gas supply on Sunday, according to residents. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will address a press conference today to brief the media about the outcome of a recent tri-nation visit to Japan, the United States and the United Kingdom. The press conference will be held at her official Ganabhavan residence at 4 p.m. today. On April 25, Sheikh Hasina left Dhaka for Tokyo on a 4-day official visit to Japan on the first leg of her tri-nation visit. During her stay in Tokyo, Sheikh Hasina and her Japanese counterpart witnessed the exchange of 8 instruments. On the second leg of her visit, Washington, D.C., the Prime Minister attended a program marking the 50 years of Bangladesh World Bank partnership and some side events that include a roundtable with U.S. benefits leaders. On the third leg on her visit, London, the Premier attended the coronation of Charles III and his wife Camilla as the King and the Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms from Washington, D.C. Since the start of electricity supply by India's Adani Group, power shortages in northern industries have eased. However, small and medium industries are not meeting the demand of electricity in Bogura. As there are many small and medium industries in Bogura and surrounding districts, the businessmen are demanding more power supply in the region. The local administration has also given its opinion in favor of this demand. The electricity of India's Adani Power is being supplied to the national grid through 2 new substations at Kahulu in Bogura and Chapai-Nawabganj. Apart from about 1 lakh small and medium industries in Bogura, there are more than 2 small and big industries including jute mill, paper mill, rice burn oil mill, auto rice mill, auto bricks mills and tiles factory. At least products of Taka 4.500 crore are being exported from these industries to different countries of the world. Dhaka Stock Exchange and Chittagong Stock Exchange saw mixed trend today. DSX, the prime index of the DSE, went up by 0.09% to reach at 6,269 points. The DSES index went up by 0.02% to reach at 1,369 points, and the DS30 index went down by 0.15% to reach at 2,199 points. The Port City Bourse, the Chittagong Stock Exchange, CSE 50, went down by 0.10% to reach at 1,318 points. Now currency rates. According to Sonali Bank Limited, US dollar is being bought at Taka 108 yet sold at Taka 109. The buying price of Great Britain pound is Taka 130.20 and selling price is Taka 138.20. While euro is being bought at Taka 119.10 and sold at Taka 124.10. Saudi Riyal is being bought at Taka 29.30 and sold at Taka 31. And Kuwaiti dinar is being bought at Taka 345 and sold at Taka 365.